Hello everyone, welcome to Guru Parampara Yoga Sansthan. We are learning Ratnavali. We have started our pranayam and completed till Shitakar. So we'll start with a few question answers round, and that would be which two Shuddhi Kriya purifies your Agya Chakra? Shatkar, no? Which purifies your Agya Chakra?
Neti and Tratak.
Yes. And which two Shuddhi Kriya will purify the whole body?
Bhastrika and Bhasti.
Uh, uh, can you repeat?
Bhastrika and Basti.
One at a time. Sri Rama Lakshmi ji.
Bhasti and Bhastra.
Yes. So I got confused between it because if we are asking the Shuddhi Kriya, so it is Kapala Bhastrika. The word is written Kapala Bhastrika. So it is Basti Karma and Kapala Bhastrika. They have mixed the name of Bhastrika as well as the Kapala Bhati. So the answer will be Kapala Bhastrika according to Hatha Ratnavali. So the sequence of your Kumbhaka according to Hatha Ratnavali. Anyone?
Bhastrika, Brahmari, Suryabhedi, Ujjayi, Shitali, Moksha, Asitkari, Kevala, and Bhujangakaran.
Very nice. So what two difference you find with the Hatha Pratika? In the sequence, what two differences you can like find in the sequence of as compared to her योग Pratipika? नेहा जी बताइए.
Plavni or and no Kevli and one more differences.
Bhujangakarani.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we have to remember, that these are different here. Now, in two kriyas, we apply Jaranda Bandha. In the pranayama, I'm asking, name those two.
Ujjayi.
One more. Surya Bhedan. Okay, these two, as like in Hachal Pratipika, we need to apply the Jalanda Bandha. Now, the benefit of Surya Bhedi. Benefit of Surya Bhedi.
Kapala Shodhanam. And it removes the krimikitam.
Yes.
Alasyam, laziness.
Yes.
And Vata dosham.
Very nice. And Ujjayi, there are many for Ujjayi. Anyone who wants to attempt? Benefits of Ujjayi? नेहा जी बताइए.
Yes, ma'am. कफजन्य and कंठजन्य रोग, शरीरा अग्नि विवर्धनम, नाड़ी धातु जलोधर रोग and गच्छता and तीर्थता. चलते फिरते कर सकते.
All have been covered. And Antakaran also. Dhatu and Antakaran also. Okay. And Shitkar. Benefits of Shitkar. And in both the Granths, I'd say in the Hadya Pratipika and Hatha.
No hunger, no thirst. And
Sanskrit word. Please use the Sanskrit word.
Shudha and Trusha. Nidra also. Nakshudha, Natrusha, Nidra. And Srushti Samhara Karakam.
निद्रा है क्या? निद्रा is there or not?
Yes.
Okay.
And Alasyam, laziness also.
दूसरे कामदेव के समान है।
Nidra, Kshudha, Trusha, and Alasyam.
You,
Alasyam.
the only difference, the main point you left, Nehaji has covered, that is Kamadev. Okay? Trishti Shamara Karika
Kamadev.
and Kamadev. Now comes the Shitali. We'll start today. See, the sequence was given differently, but when you see the description, they have given in different order. So we'll start. Sorry.
So what we need to follow, ma'am?
The earlier sequence only, which you said, na, Vasrika.
Okay.
So we'll do the Chitali today. जित्या वायुमकृष्य पूर्वमुखामुदिनी शने शीते पर्यंत रेच anil sudhi. Anil is vayu, the synonym of vayu. One draws the air in through the tongue, like we rotate our tongue, moves up the air inside, we do the pura, retain it in matter to hold before thereafter slowly exhale. So we do the kumbhaka and then we slowly exhale through the nostril. Okay, and this is performed 80 rounds. 80 rounds. How many rounds? 80 rounds. So we need to focus that if the question is asked that how many times, it is not written that number of count to do Shitali is 80 rounds. Okay, Baki the process is same, we need not to remember. Okay, Shani Shiti Pariyanta 80 times, Rechime Anilu Sudhi. So that is what. Now what it will give the benefit is gulm, bloating of stomach, liver spleen, udaram is abdominal disease, sugar is your fever, pitta is bile, shuddha trishna as hunger and thirst, and vishane shitali, like it will remove the impact of poison also. Kumbhako ayam nanticha. By doing all this, you will not have what all, again I'll repeat, bloating, liha, abdominal disease, fever, pitta, that is bile, hunger, thirst, and the effect of poison will not happen. So, you need to focus on the Sanskrit word itself and know the English translation for your understanding purpose. So, now we do the Bhastrika. रेचकः पूरकर्षेव कुम्भका प्रणवात्मकः रेचिको जनीनि विश्वास पूरक अन्नि तन्नि निरोधिका समान संस्थितो यो असो कुम्भका परिकीर्तितः. That means pranayama, which is of the nature of pranav, is threefold: rechak, Purak, and Kumbhak. Rechak stands for exhalation to the limit. Purak means opposite of it, while Kumbhaka is the maintaining the stillness of the breath, as we know. Yatheva Lohakarani Bhastrika, they gain its adjective. So here the adjective Lohakarana Bhaskri is added to Bhastrika here. Tatheva Swastha Shariras Chalit Pavana Shubhi. यथा श्रमो भवेत् देह तथा सूर्येण पूर्वे यथा दरं भवति पूर्ण पवनेन तथा धार्येण नासिका मध्यदर्शनं विनाग्रणं कुम्भकपूर्वकद्वारे श्रीदळमिलम्. So I would like to ask, while reading Hatyo Pratipika, there is the same thing mentioned that when you feel tired of doing Bhastrika, which abhyas one should practice?
सूर्य भेदी.
The same thing is given here. The Abhay should regularly blow the bodily air like the bellows breath or of an ironsmith until it becomes exhausted. Thereafter, he should slowly inhale through the right nostril, as we do in Surya Vedana, so that the cavity fully fills up with the air. Now, using the finger other than the middle and the index finger, what they are saying that don't use the middle finger and the index finger. If we do this, we may are making the pranav mudra. Okay, like Nasika mudra, as we commonly use, and pranav mudra, the term is used by your Murari Desai. Okay, for the same mudra, which we use during the pranayam, they are saying don't use these two fingers and use the Surya Vedana. He should firmly hold the nose and restrain the air as told before and exhale through the left. You need to take Pura from the right and left Rachel to the left nostril. And repeat it in the same order. If you are tired by doing Bhastrika, in which we are doing simultaneously forceful inhalation and forceful exhalation. What the slash mahara means, all three type of disorder will be removed. Agni, Sharir Agni Vivardhanam, all 13 types of Agni will be ignited. And Brahma Nadi Mukhes the kapha, the same line is written in Satya Pratipika, the kapha, the slashma, which is present in around the Brahma Nadi will be removed. Where is the Brahma Nadi? Brahma and Chitra, these two nadis are associated with these are minute nadis of the Shushmana. If through the pranayama, we want to enter our prana into Shushmana. And by doing this Bhastrika, we are removing the kapha from the Brahma Nadi so that the flow of prana into Shushmana becomes easy. Visheshana kartabbe bhastratakriyam kumbhakat vidam. The Bhastrika kumbhaka cures the disorders caused by Vatsika kapha, stimulates gastric fire, remove the obstacle like pelgum, stuck up the opening of Brahma Nadi. This practice should be given a special emphasis. Now the Brahman. The practice is exactly the same. Now, if someone can open their mic and tell me how to do the Brahmi in Hatha Pradipika, how to inhale and exhale.
Inhale by doing the Bhrunganada and exhale by doing the Bhrungina. Male.
Yes, yes. These difference only you should remember that while inhaling, you do the nar or the male beat, that is Brahma. While doing Rechan, you do the Bhangi, that is female. And what is the difference between these two, male and female? Only the frequency. Male has lower frequency sound and female has a high pitch sound. So those only are making the difference and we should remember. And this Kriya is your Anand Leela Karani. This provides ample happiness in yourself. One inhales forcefully, producing a sonorous sound resembling that of a male bee and exhale quite slowly while making the sound like a female bee. That is done. This technique, if practiced daily, fills the mind of a yogi with exceptionally ecstatic feeling. Which will be Ananda Leela Karani. Kachadi Chida Ananda Leela. That word is associated with the extreme happiness. So everything is same. No need to remember any different point from here. Now the Murcha. Purkante Gadhataram Gadha Jalandharshaya. So here third practice we are applying Jalandharshaya. Okay. Other than Svirelidi, Nurjai, Murcha. Rechain na Mukhokhayam Mano Murcha Suprata. Here also the same word, here Anandalila in Brahmi and Suprada in Murcha. So remember, try to remember one word from the each shloka that is associated with a particular abhyas. Whether it is your Shuddhi Kriyas, Pranayam, Mudra, whatever. Right? Apply the Jalandhar Bandha should be practiced after the Purakan. Okay, thereafter, one should exhale, maintaining the Jalandhar Bandha. This is Mano Murcha. You should hold your breath according to your one's capacity and till the time you feel like you have become unconscious and then do the reach. This is Mano Murcha, which is very pleasing. So, Atha Kevalaha. Now, what is Keval Kumbhak? As we know, all these other pranayam we are doing along with the Purak and Rechak. The only pranayam which we don't use the Purak and Rechak is Keval. That is the difference here. Rechakah Purakah Muktva Vina, like free from Rechak and Purak. So come here. Yadha Dharanam Pranayamo Amyat Vipah Survey Keval Kumbhak. Retention of breath with great comfort, irrespective of your inhalation and exhalation, is called Keval Kumbhaka, which is real pranayama. Like just holding your kumbhaka within your capacity till the time you can do it, is your Keval Kumbhaka. No. And they say by doing this, what is like left on this earth, everything is like you can achieve. केवल कुम्भकसिद्धे वेचितपूर्ववर्जिते न तस्य दुर्लभं किञ्चित् त्रिषु लोकोऽसौ विद्यते. What is on this earth is not you can achieve by if you achieve your keval kumbha. If you siddha your keval kumbha, which is prohibits moving of Rachan and Pura, nothing is impossible, which you cannot achieve. शक्तः केवल कुम्भतीं यथेष्टवायुधारणम्. Like yathishtavayudharanam, this word we should emphasize that according to one's capacity. Okay. Etadrisho Raj Yogo Katito Natu Shashaya. And so without any doubt, by practicing this, you will reach to Raj Yoga. Right? Through the technique of Keval Kumbhaka, one can easily hold the breath to one's desire. Means if you practice daily, definitely you can achieve whatever you want. Till the time you want to retain your breath, you can achieve that and you will definitely lead to Raj. Now the Bhujangi Karani, which is different, but here you will find nothing has been explained what to do in Bhujangi Karani. Like what they say, Kanthena Puraka Dwayu, you need to inhale till your throat and exhale also through the throat. So we on all the kriyas we are doing that. Pranayam, what special we are doing it, I cannot comprehend. And maybe it is hidden. We didn't want to disclose it properly. Bhujangi Karani Cheti Kumbhako Ayam Navam Smriti. This is only your ninth pranayam, that is Bhujangi Karani. But we don't find any benefit also given here. Nor the practice is very much clear that how to do it. Okay, here they are saying in Hatha Pratipika, some text calls this Sitkari Kumbhaka as Bhujangi Kumbhaka, which is similar to this one. Okay. Then Mahamudra, Mahabandho, Mahavedas Trityaka, Udyana Mula Bandho, Jalandhar Bandho, Viprit Karmi, Viprit Thaya, Vajroli Shakti Chalani, Sampradaya Kechari Sa, Dasha Mudra, Prati Karta. Now the sequence is different, but it has never been asked. Okay. There it is like Viprit Karmi, Vajroli Shakti Chalani. Kechari comes before. So here the sequence is slightly different, but they usually don't ask because the shlokas are exactly same, the benefits are exactly same, the practice is also very same. So they will give the Ratnavali's Mahamudra, but we know if we study Hadyo Pratipika, that is the same thing they are asking for. So your more focus should be on Hadyo Pratipika. The very long men traditional mudras are Mahamudra, Mahabandhu, Mahaveda, Khechari. Now here they write Khechari in the other text. Udiyana Moli Jalandhar, Vitrikkani, Vijroli, Shakti Chami, other things are same. Aditya Adinatha Vitha Mudra, Ashta Shwera Pradayaka, Vallabha Sarva Siddha Dullabha Mahata Kapi. Those mudras propagated by Adinath bestow upon one the 8 supernatural powers, Ashta Siddhi. Okay, what are Ashta Siddhi? Anyone open your mind and tell me? What are Ashta Siddhi?
Anima, Garima, Lagima, Anima, Garima, Lagima, Mahima, Prapti, Pratam, Isitu, Vasitu.
एक रह गया क्या?
नहीं, अपन अनिमा, गरिमा, लगिमा, महिमा, प्राप्ति, प्राकम, इसितो, वसित.
Okay. Okay. So these are your Ashta Siddhi, and there are similarly now Nidhi also given, which is not relevant at present. So Pradayaka, Vallabha Sarva Siddhinam, Vallabha Mahatma. Those mudras are given by Adinath. Then these gave 8 supernatural Ashta Siddhi, highly respected by all the Siddhas, but are difficult to be achieved even by the people. Obviously, this is a so difficult practice that to achieve this, you don't have to tell anyone, follow all the rules, you do in the Pakistan, and have to be done religiously with the time given. Iti mudra dasha prokta adinata shambhana ekya ekikatasu samkhya syana mahasiddhi kudai. This is the set of 10 mudras told by Adinath. Each one of them has a great significance which brings about great success. Now the Mahamudra. Mahamudra Pravakshayami Vasishtin Uktmadarat. Okay. This technique of Mahamudra given here resembles the technique given in Shiva Sanhita. With all the respect, I now narrate Mahamudra as told by the Vasishta. So Vashisht, according to the Vasishta ji, he is explaining the Mahamudra here. Padumulena Bhavin Yogi Sampitya Dakshinam. Okay, press the perineum with the left heel, your Yoni Pradesh with the left heel. Extend the right leg and hold it with both the hands. As we do in Hatha Pradipika, exactly same. No need to get confused. Inhale the air and apply Jalanda Bandha as we do in Hatha Pradipika. There also you do the Jalanda Bandha and retain the air in upper region. Okay. Yatha dandahatah sarpo dandakara prajayate yat rijitva bhuta tatha shakti kundalini samajata. Kundalini Shakti becomes straight just as a snake hit by a stick. The same line is given in Hatha that by doing the Mahamudra, your Kundalini will, because of the heat produced by the Kriya, it like tadpada ke ud jati hai Kundalini na, and it becomes straight, right? It is so troubled with the heat, it becomes straight. Otherwise, it is like in 2.5 turn, 3.5 turn, sorry, and that the same way it becomes straight here. Tatha so marana avastha jayate dviputi sthita. This brings about the cessation of the functioning of the two nadis. When these two becomes cessation inka ho jata hai, when they become unified, only then the prana enters into the Sushumna. Na hi patyam patya va rasa sarva api virsa. Now whatever you eat will become patya. Even the poison you can digest easily. Api bhuktam visham ghoram piyusham nidhi jayate. Even your poison will turn into the piyush by doing this kriya. Okay, so this wish thing is given for 2 kumbhaka. Mention those 2. By doing, you can like digest the wish 2 pranayam. Anyone? You can by doing that you can even digest the poison. Till now we have read 2.
First one is deeply,
Yeah.
and the second one is,
This one, Mahamudra.
yes.
Okay, these 2 you will find, and in Hatha Pradipika you will find in Mayurasana, Kalaputa. Okay, digesting the poison. There also you will see, and in Khichdi you will see Takshaknag. In your Mayurasana you will see Kalaputam. In Khichdi you will see Takshaknag also will be like will not touch you, or you can overcome the wish poison of the Takshaknag. Now let's go further. The same thing, very, very, very important, I will say. You should remember this too. Okay. Shai Pushtu Budavarta Gulma Ajina Pudma Bana Dosho Sarva Shayam Yanti Mahamudra to Yoga class. If you don't remember the second line, it's fine. Just remember the sequence of this first one. Shai is your TB, tuberculosis. Pusht, leprosy. Budavarta means when your apan vayu, Udavat, or you can say Gudavat. When your apan vayu, instead of flowing downward, it creates a disturbance and the turbulence like movement, like a whirlpool, like a movement in your abdomen. and it rises to your sexual disorder, abdominal disorder, these type of things. Okay, abdominal disorder भी होता है, sexual disorder भी होता है. That is your udavat. I explain it again. When your udan vayu, instead of flowing downward, becomes a whirlpool like a moon. Okay, so it creates all imbalance in your udan and gives rise to sexual disorder, your excretory system problem, you have constipation and other thing also, bloating. So all that combined together is called udavat. Gulm is your bloating. Ajeen is indigestion. Purogama means old diseases. All the old remaining old diseases in your body will be destroyed by doing Mahamudra. I would again say it is very important shloka. Remember. Okay. Then Katiteyam Mahamudra Jara Mrityu Vinashani Gopaniya Pariyetanana Deya Yase Tasya. Not very important. Only they are saying Jara Mrityu Vinashani here. It is very Gopaniya, but still remember this and this one. Okay. Everything becomes Patya. And the question may be asked by doing which mudra your synchronization of these two happens, Ida and Pingla. This question also can be asked. Ida and Pingla becomes synchronized. Ya fir I will say this line. Cessation of the two nadis is achieved by which practice? That is your Mahamudra. Okay, the question can be asked like that, or this one so have been asked many times, right? Now the Mahabharata. Paraniya Vamasya Padasya Yoni Sthana Niyojare Vamorupari Sansthaye Lakshmana Charana Tatha. Okay. Place the left heel at the perineum, the right foot on the left hand, okay? Left side, like we do. Purkante Mukhavayurde Chirupa Pradam. Apply the Purak ke ant mein. End of the Puraka, apply the Jalanda Bandha. Nivritya Yoni Kuncha. Now, first you do the Jalandhar. Then you do the Moola Bandha. Rechain Shane Maha and hold the air till it is possible. Then do the rechain slowly. This is your Mahaprabhu. Inhale through the mouth. Firmly apply the Jalandhar Bandha. Okay. So now you have to do the Purak to your mouth. Then apply the Jalandhar Bandha, Moola Bandha, and slowly then your mind towards the middle palm. That is, you will focus on your Sushmana and then slowly exhale. This is your Mahaprabhu. Okay, so you will see in few sloka the sequence of the pranayam and then mudra. Sequence of your bandha, applying the bandha is different for your pranayam and mudra. We'll discuss that. Atha yogo mahabandha sarva siddhi dayaka sarvyangi cha samabdhisya dandikange sambhaye. This technique of mahabandha bestow upon all the siddhis. This should be practiced first on left and then on the right. Nothing important. Ayam cha sarvanadi murdhagati vibodhakaha Trimeni Sangam. So this line is important and used for Mahabandha in both the Grantha. That in by doing which your mudra, your prana reaches in Triveni Sangam. This जो कि आपका केदार स्थान है, where your Shiv and Shakti meets. So this line, particular line is given for Mahamudra in both Padya Prithvika and here. This promotes all the current of the nadis moving upward direction, brings about the confusions of three nadis. As you know, Angular Chakra is called your Kedar Sthan or Triveni Sangam. Okay, here your all Ida, which comes from your left Pingla, which comes from your right, and they become unified. First, they cross, that is Yukti Sthan, which is your Mooladhar. When you see the origin, the Kanda Sthan, from where your nadis arises, that is called your Yukti Sthan. From there, it like a spiral turns, both the nadis move up forward and meet at the Kedasthan or the Agya Chakra, and from there it shifts straight. Which one? Shushmana is straight. So that is called Mukti Sthan. All three becomes Mukti from your Agya Chakra. I hope I'm clear what I mean to say. This is your Kandasthan. And here goes the your Merudanda or the spinal cord. This is your right and this is your left. So this is your Pingla, this is your Ida. And from here it goes, this is your Yukti Sthan, Yukti Sthan. And from here goes your Pingla, sorry, Ida. And the spiral turns and meet near the Agya Chakra. This is your Kedar Sthan, Agya Chakra, Shiv Shakti meets here, and your again the like your right, this Pingla comes the same pathway down, and your Ida comes from your left down, and your this goes straight hit up. Which one? Krishmana. So this becomes your Mukti Sthan. So Shushmana heads straight and goes towards the Brahmarandha upward. Towards the Brahmarandha. Okay. So Rupalavanya Sampana Yatha Stri Purushabdana Mahamudro Mahabandhu Nishpal Veda Garjito. Now tell me, here they are saying Mahamudra and Mahabandhu becomes Nishpal without doing which Kriya?
Mahamudra and Mahabandh.
I'm asking, if Mahamudra and Mahabandh become Nishpal, if you don't practice which Kriya?
Mahaved.
Mahaved, yeah. And they are saying these Rupa Lavanya Bal, Rupa Lavanya only, these two words, which is similar to the Kaya Sampat as I explained that day also. That those two lines are given. Like a woman is not complete with the Rupa Lavanya without doing this, same like without practicing Mahavita, these two are toothless. Okay, now tell me, in Hiran Sanhita, which two practices becomes toothless without doing Mahaved?
Moolbandh and Mahabandh.
Yes, there it is Bandh Bandh. In Hiran Sanhita, you will see Bandh Bandh. Remember that way? Both are Bandh Bandh. Here it is Maha Maha. So easy to remember. Maha Maha in Hatyopadipika. In Hiran Sanhita, it is Bandh Bandh. Moolabandh, Mahabandh. Okay. Now, at Mahaveda. Mahabandha Sthito Yogi Krishva Pura Temati Tadi Vayunam Gatima Krashe Nibhat Kanta Mudreya. Having adopted Mahabandha, a yogi should carefully inhale the air and apply Jalandhava. Okay, as we do in Mahaveda. How we do Mahaveda in Hatyopadipika? We lift on both the hands and we do forcefully. Buttocks we put on the floor forcefully. So that is the practice in Hatyopadipika. In Hiran Sanhita, they just say that you have to do the Mahabandha and add the Udyan Bandh in it. Okay, Jalandhar and Mool is given in Mahabandha there, and they just say add your Udyan also, and that is your Mahaved. So here the practice, as they say, let's read. अष्टधा क्रियते चेतते यामे यामे दिने दिने पुनः संघात संज्ञादि पापो सुधर कथा सदा. If it is practiced 8 times a day, like same they said every yam you need to practice. 1 yam is equal to 3 hours. So every 3 hours you need to practice only, then it becomes your day, 24 hours. Okay, so you need to practice every 3 hours. It helps in accumulating merits and destroy the molecules of the cells. Samyak Shraddhavatam Dev Sukham Pratham Sadhane Vahani Sri Pat Seva Cha Pratham Parivarjit. These three things are not to be done. These are Varjit. Vahani Sri Pat. But the same thing is written before also. Okay. Samastra Yugo Bhumo Spicho Santane Chane Asme Mahadya Mahaveda Siddhado Abhyas Sato Bhavi. Firmly placing the palms on the ground, one carefully strikes the floor with the posteriors, that is your nitamba or the buttocks. This is Mahaveda, which is accomplished by the practice. If a practice here is given saying, first do the Chilandar Bandha, put your hands firmly on the ground and then strike the floor with your posteriors. Ektavam Mahaguda Jara Mrityu Vinashanam Vahani Vriddhikaram Chev Mani Adi Anima Adi means Ashtasiddhina. When they write Adi means everything else is included. Gudam Vidam. So this secret triad elevates old age. Now we are talking about the Mahabandha, Mahamudra and Mahaveda. All three practiced together only. Like what is the benefit of doing all three together? That it removes Jara Mrityu Vinashini. First of all, Mahaguhyam. This practice is completely secret and removes old age and death. And Vahini Karika ignites your fire in the body and gives you Anima Adi Siddhi. All 8 siddhis it provides. Okay. So same like Katro Pratipika, they have mentioned in the conclusion by 3 practice together when to be done every one yam. You need to repeat this practice and the same practice like Mahaveda is given here. And they have added that you should do the Jadandra Bandha. Patho Udyan Mukham. Badho Yena Sushmanayam Pranastu Udiyat Gatnitaha Tasma Udiyana Kyo Ayam Yogi Diha Samudal Dahat. The law confined to Shushmana, which causes the prana to rise upward, is called Udyan Vayu. You should remember that your pran becomes Udharva by practicing this is upward. That's why Udyan. Ud means that Mahakag. It is also given the adjective of Mahakag. Your prana rupi Mahakag. You're a bird like your pran rises up like a bird. Okay, so that is why the name is given Udyan. Udyan Aswadute Smad Yasmad Vishranta Mahakaga Udyanam Tadev Syat Patra Bandho Abhijyate. The practice which takes the great bird, the pran, always moving upward, constantly is called Udyan, which is explained as convert. Okay. So the same adjective you will find here, which is very important, that is Mrityu Matanga Kesari. As in Nikitasha, as in Nikitasha, you will find the adjective given for Udyan is Mrityu Matanga Kesari. Udre Paschimmatana Nabhi Udarvacha Dharini. Now, pull the abdominal wall towards the navel, back. This is Udyan Bandha, which removes the fear of death, like a lion killing an elephant. Mrityu Matanga Kesari, it acts like a lion, okay, which is about to kill an elephant. You will overcome the death. Gurunam Sahajam Proktam Vridho Api Taruno Bhavet. Now you will become like a young boy by practicing this kriya. And Bahaya Udyana means your outer body beautification will happen. Bahaya Udyana means your outside beauty will be cha karute bahaya alankaram. This bahaya alankaram vardhana means you will become more beautiful by practicing this kriya. As a result of this unit, the resident practice of Udyan as per the instruction of the Guru. कैसे करना है जैसे गुरु ने बताया है गुरुणाम सहजम प्रोक्तम as told by the Guru. Even an old person becomes young, becomes tarun. This is called Bahya Udyan. This is known as Bahya Udyan. So remember this word also, that is, if they write instead of Udyan, they give you Bahya Udyan and don't get confused. Okay, last three word is saying Udyan, which enhances the external beauty. Bahya Alankara Vardhanam. So remember this also, which bandha will give you Bahya Alankar Vardhanam. This Sanskrit word you should remember. So it will be your Udyan. Okay, am I clear? Give me a thumbs up here. Okay. नाभिरुधो मधो वापि तानं कुर्यात् यत्नः क्षणमाभ्यासं मृत्युदय जयत्वग्न संशय. The same thing, if you practice it for 6 months, you will overcome death. How many months? You need to practice it for the 6 months. Effortlessly contract the abdomen and below the navel. Thus, in 6 months, one undoubtedly overcome the death. And by doing Inherent Sanhita, by which abhyas you should do for 6 months to remove the fear of.
Jalandhar Bandh.
Yeah. So these time frame related kriyas you should remember. They can easily ask. Atha Moola Bandha Prashani Bhagen Sampidhya Yoni Kunchid Vidam Apan Murdhava Kunchaya Moola Bandhuta Muchate. Press the perineum with the heel, yoni, sanpo, you need to press with the heel. Contract the anal sphincter, do the use your anal sphincter muscles like Kegel exercises. There you use the genital one, but here we are using the pyomolar sphincters muscles, the anal sphincter muscles, and pull the apan vayu upward. This is a moola bandha. Pashani Bhageni Sampridya means press the perineum region, yoni stan, udam, and then apan ko urdhav karna hai. You need to make the apan vayu go upward by applying your anal sphincter muscles. That is your mool bandha. Now, adhogatin panam ve udharva puryat bala. Okay, akunchini the Praha Moola Bandhahi Yoginaha, a palm which has downward movement is forcefully raised upward by the contraction. When we are, the whole point is that we are losing our energy by apan, we need to make it upward and use it for the awakening of Kundalini. So by doing this practice, the apan is forcefully, we are making it the gati, the direction upward. Yogis call this Moola Bandha. Gudam Prashanaya cha Sampidhya Vayu Makunch Det Valat Varam Varam Yatha Yotharva Samyati Samniranaha. Press the anal with the heel and forcefully contract Apana Vayu repeatedly so that the Vayu moves upward. Nothing important. Prana apano nad bindu mool bandhane chekratiyam Uto tatha yoga siddhi pranyotvana sanchaya. So very important. What all the benefits are given here? The prana meets with apan. Okay. One. Nad becomes one with the bindu. So you need to remember the same thing as given in Hatyotiditka. Nothing is different. You becomes united. Nad and Bindu, Prana and Apan, and then Malmutra ki Alpata, and the Vrad will become Yuva. these four benefits are given in Hatopradipika. We'll see the same here. Okay. So first is your pran and apan, nad and bindu. Apan prana shayok mal mutra purisham. So your mal, this word if you can remember, it's okay. Otherwise, there will be like completely reduction of the urine and feces. Mal mutra purisham. Purisham means it reduces. Okay. So your pran and apan becomes one, and that's why your mal mutra purisha happens. Okay. Urine and feces are reduced and Vrad become Yuva. So these four are same in Hatipika, the same things are written here. Apane chodarde jat, prajayate vehani, prayate vehani mandale, tatana shila dittam, vayurna prerita yatha. When Apan rises up and reaches the region of the neighbor, the flame of the fire blazes forth and being fanned by Vayu. Okay. So now what is happening? Very important. We have applied the mood bandha of, we have shifted the direction of the apan towards upward and the Vayu is coming from upward. Now when this Vayu reaches the Manipur chakra where your Surya lies, so there is like a lot of fire and you are applying your Udiyana bandha also by pressing your navel is very tight and all the it gives the so much of heat. Now that heat is going to awaken the kundalini. Okay. This Vayu is giving the fire to like when you like चूल्हा जब जलाते हैं हम जब गांव में village में when we light the fire and we use that instrument kukri we say to blow the fire to make it like ignite more to make it burn faster. We use that dhokni type of instrument. So that's what they're saying. This Vayu is like giving more fire to this whole procedure. Yata yato vahanam pano mool swarup rupako tena bhayadantava pradipta sutu jvalano deha ja sata. Then the fire and apan take their original form, which intensify the bodily fire. Now the Jathagni becomes very much ignited. Now what is happening? Danda hata bhujangi, bhujangi is your kundalini. Nischit rajutamiyat vilam pravishthate tado brahmana ryantaram varjit. Now there are two nadis. There is one more chitra is part and the other one is also your Vajranadi. Vajranadi and these are part of your Chitranadi. Brahmanadi, it's a minute of your Shushmana. It's inside the Shushmana we are talking of here. Tasma niyatam moolbandha kartavyo yoghi sada. Thus, Kundalini certainly becomes straight by the fire, by the applying Udayan and a moolbandha, like a snake beaten by the stick and enters in the Brahmarandra. That is your Shushmana. Therefore, the yogis should always practice Moolabandha. So, the core thing is that it helps in awakening the Kundalini. Yeah. So, here is this Vajrana. This is a part of your Shushmana. Okay. Chitra also is part of your Shushmana. And Brahmanadi is also synonym of your Shushmana. And inside this Shushmana, there are small nadis which are in many texts mentioned that along with the Shushmana, there are two small portions, Chitra, Vajra, Brahma. These are names given for the inside the structures or the nadis, small nadis. A bigger nadi is Shushmana. The small portions are these ones. Atha Jalandhar. Kanthamakuchyam hriday sthapye chebuk dradam Bando jalandhrakyo ayam jara mrityu vinashakah bandhanati vi shira jalam nado yati nabo jalam. Means, this is important line, contract the throat and press the chin against the chest. This is Jalandhar Bandha, which removes the jara mrityu nivashini, old age and premature death. Moreover, it ties up the your nervous network, which restricts the downward flow of nectar oozing from the space. This space they are saying Kapaladohara. Okay, this space is nothing but the Syad Amar Varuni. Okay, so from there that Kapaladoharam releases that nectar, and by doing the Jalandakanda, we are saving this nectar getting destroyed by the fire of the Surya, which is residing in your Manipur chakra. Okay, so this is the benefit same as like your Adhyopithikam. Tato Jalandaro Bandha Kant Sankochine Kriti Na Piyusham Pata Yo No Nacha Vayu Prata Yoti. Jalandhar Bandha, adopted by contracting the throat, does not allow nectar to fall into the fire, and Vayu does not go astray. Right? So this is your Jalandhar Bandha. थोड़ा शादार बंधनम नहीं आएगा शायद पंद यत्र मिदिम श्रेष्ठ महासिद्ध्यश्च सेवितम सर्वेशा योगन तंत्रना साधन योगिना विदु. The set of three bandhas is of great importance in all the yogic treatises and is even practiced by them in siddhas. Adsthankunchyenashu kanta samkochane krite madhye paschimachane Siyat prano brahma bigger. Firmly contract the lower lesion, that is your Mulabandha, and contract the Jalandhar. So now they are telling the sequence in which you should do your mudra. Okay, so first you are doing the adho is your Mul Bandha. Then you do the Jalandhar, M, J, and then you do the Uriyan. This is the sequence of Bandha mentioned in Hatha-Pudipika, and here that we should follow this sequence to do the mudra. Okay, for mudra, remember M, J, U. First apply the Mool, Jalandhar, and Uriyan. And for pranayama, anyone? What is the sequence given for pranayam?
Alandhar, Mool, and Udyan.
Jalandhar, Mool, Uriyan. Yes. Page number, if anyone can tell me. Okay. So I would like to show you that we remember as JMU for the pranayam, but when you read the shloka, okay, I will Hathyopudipika ka kaise dikhaunga abhi. Can you see if I show you this way? No, na? Okay. So I will read it for you. Mool sthanam samakuchyam. I repeat again. Mool sthanam samakuchyam Odiyan tu kariyet Viracha pingla bandhva vahayet paschime pati. Okay, so it is said for the your pranayama, first you do the mool sthan, that is M. Then you do the Odiyan, that is U. And last mein they say apply the Jalandhar Bandha. Okay, so when you read the text, the sequence is M-U-J. Okay, when you do the sequence, it's M-U-J. I give the reference, the shlok number is like this. Anyone who can translate it for me? This looks like 6. And this one is? Anyone who knows Hindi numbers? I'll share this shloka in the group, right? This number in Hathyopudipika. When you see, you will see that the sequence for your pranayama is given as Mool Sthanam. That is your Mool one. First you do that. Then they say Uriyan tu karye. That becomes your Uriyan. Then they say Ida Pingla Bandhuvata. Then you obstruct the air of by Ida and Pingla. That is your Jalandhar Bandha. So we mostly learn this sequence JMU. But when you see the text, Hathyopudipika of Kevalyadam, you will find that the sequence is given as MUJ. So even when I first read, I read it JMU, but when you do the thorough study, you will find the sequence is this one. According to the shloka, not by the translation. When you read the translation, they have mixed it up. Okay. So if the ma'am has come, ma'am is
Yeah, Hari Om.
yes, yes. So I'll stop here. Or I'll just finish this one, two shlokas more, and then I'll stop. So these two things I wanted to emphasize, that you should remember the sequence during the pranayama is different and during the mudra is different. There is no doubt in mudra that you should first apply the Moola Bandha, Jalandhar Bandha and Udiyana. For pranayama, we have learned this one, but remember MUJ as per the shloka. I will share the shloka also in the group. Now, these two will do and then we'll start. Okay. मूल स्थानं समाकृत्य ओडियान तुकार्येत क्रीड़ा पिंगला बंधवा वाहयेत पश्चिम पथम. The same thing which I was telling you. Okay. First you do the mool, then ओडियान and क्रीड़ा पिंगला को रोकना है. So you have to apply the Jalandhar Bandha. This is the sequence for the pranayama. Okay. अनेन विविधान प्रायति पवनो लयम ततो न जायते मृत्यु जरा रोग अधिक तथा. Okay, adherence to such techniques alone merges the pranava into the laya state, which retards ultimately untimely death, disease and old age, etc. So these all things will be destroyed. इसमें कुछ important नहीं है. The important thing which I told you, this is the sequence for your mudra and this is the sequence for your pranayama. Remember that. Here they have given the two shloka continuously in Hatya Pratipika. It is in pranayama chapter and the mudra chapter separately. So in both the grantha, they are telling you the same sequence, which is NJU and MUJ. Muj and NJU. That way you should remember. We'll stop here. Hari Om everyone. Okay, have a good day and ma'am will join. I'll stop.